It's a creek.
Right.
Wait, but how many times
Keep up with them. I see my way over Carlisle one.
A fine sunny day, but humid, uncomfortably sticky even by 10 a.m. 60007 Sir Nigel Gresley is due in Carlisle today, hauling the Setland Carlisle Fellsman from Crewe. It's scheduled for a water stop at Appleby on the northbound run, and Les Gilpin and I decide to film it there. However, a check on its running after we board our train shows that we'll probably miss it there, so we opt to cut our journey short at Armathwaite, the attractive first stop along the route to Leeds, where we find ourselves joining old friends Kate and Kevin. Kate is one of the curators of the preserved signal box here, so we are well looked after as we wait for the express. A Leeds to Carlisle service makes its final call of the 2.5-hour run as we try to find out just how the steam special is doing. I'm planning to film it from the air. The only place from which I can launch the drone is the station car park, which from this side is a long way round by road.
Nobody did.
Oh, really?
Can you imagine waking up to find you'd just won £208 million?
Yeah, well,
I think the shock would probably see me off.
just a million would do me. That would be me finishing work, buying somewhere out here. Sorry, I'm talking in here.
We've estimated the passing time of the special, so I make my way to the car park, prepare the drone and launch it. Time for a quick look at the lovely little village of Armathwaite and this lower section of the Eden Valley. The village has an excellent shop, 2 fine pubs, the Church of Christ and St. Mary, and a primary school, as well as a station on one of the most famous railway lines in the world. Armathwaite Castle, believed to date from about 1445. Derelict by late Victorian times, it has now been restored and is in use as a private residence. The railway is significantly higher than the village. and the southbound platform especially is not for anyone with restricted mobility. Fans of Sir Nigel are beginning to gather. Now begins a long wait as I look for telltale signs of steam or smoke, but nothing appears. Eventually the battery runs down to the point where I have no option but to return the drone to home, land it, replace the drained battery with one fully charged, and relaunch. Yes, you guessed it. Just as I'm getting into the air comes the sound of a chime whistle, catching me in quite the wrong position. Sir Nigel and the train disappear off toward Drybeck Viaduct and Lowhouse Crossing as I start to pack away my kit. It's not long until our train for Carlisle, although, surprise, surprise, it is running late. Another surprise just as our train arrives. We weren't expecting this.
Permitted to board the train.
Sir Nigel is sitting in platform 3 as we arrive back at the Citadel, but is not in the good books of the railway authorities, having caused 2 line-side fires on the outward trip. I mowed my lawn yesterday, and despite the recent rain, the grass was bone dry. The fire risk hasn't disappeared yet. Once again, things don't go to plan, and I fail to record the train's departure to Upperby Depot. With time on my hands, I decide to have a look outside the station and see how the Carlisle enhancement work is coming along. Unfortunately, these workmen had a radio playing. YouTube detected that whatever was being played was copyright protected, and the video was rejected. Hence, the silent city centre. Let's hope that the enhanced area will be worth all the disruption of recent months. There's speculation among the enthusiasts on the station. Will Sir Nigel be allowed to haul the return trip to Crewe? Are we about to see another steam band? We'll have to wait and see. Departure time arrives, but no departure. Some of the northern trains appear to be running somewhat erratically. It subsequently emerges that there has been a points failure at Petrolbridge Junction, and the special eventually sets off 20 minutes late.
I wish I'd known you were going to do that.
You didn't need to do that. That was unnecessary. We haven't got the rules.
No, that's the 5-minute warning to passengers.
But the passengers are going to have to wait a lot longer than 5 minutes.
Come on, let's leave.
Does that mean we can go now?
I would imagine. Call me again.
Evidently not. But everything comes to him who waits.
Felix.
It was meant to go 16 minutes before, wasn't it? Well, what's this one?
According to real-time trains, the charter arrived back in Crewe just 11 minutes late, and hopefully without any further problems. I never thought to hear myself praying for good steady rain, but if we don't get some, I fear that our steam-hauled charters will be operating under severe restrictions, if at all. Thank you for watching, and here's to the next time.